What is up, guys? I noticed that I passed 50 subscribers, which is cool. It is essentially the equivalent of like a speck of dust in the universe in terms of how many YouTube subscribers a person can have, but when you think of it as like 50 individual human beings, that is very cool. That's a group of people. That is 2 whole classes. That is awesome. So, to celebrate that, I am going to tell a story. I had my friends on Peach, which is very fun to use, vote on which story I should tell, and the overwhelming result was to tell the story of how I got my first, and as of right now, only, tattoo. Before we start, I am going to show you said tattoo. You have not seen it before because it is under my shirt, so let's see. Okay. How's this gonna work out logistically, guys? You know what, we're just gonna... Hopefully you guys can see it. It's a little heart, should be in this area. I can't see if you can see. But that's it. I wore my most flattering bra today, just for you guys. It's definitely not cotton and it's definitely not filthy. Okay, so that is it. It's a little heart right under my left boob. And it has a lot of meaning. It's incredibly meaningful to me. It's symbolic of the fact that I have no impulse control and too much money to spend. So let's get started with this story. It all started on the day I turned 18 years old. That was December 3rd. I turned 18. I'd always wanted a tattoo. I had not thought about it at all though. So at about 11, on the day of my birthday, I said to my friend who I was getting lunch with, should I get a tattoo? And she said, she's a very supportive person. She said, yeah, do whatever you want to do. Get a tattoo. That would be cool. And I said, maybe I will get a tattoo. So, I don't know, you guys probably have. Have you ever had a friend who like needs help making like every major life decision? And so they text like everyone they know every time they have a decision to make. And then at the end of the day, they just kind of do what they were going to do anyway. They don't even really follow your advice. That's me. So I texted basically everyone I knew, and I got essentially the same response, which is just kind of like, do what you want, which is not the answer I wanted. I just wanted someone to validate the fact that I decided in the middle of the day to get a tattoo by the end of the day. So I finished up my classes, I did whatever, you know. And then that night, the friend I was having lunch with and another friend, we went out for sushi. We ate. I walked into the bathroom and picked out which place on my body I wanted to get this tattoo. I was not 100% sure how tattoos worked. I had a very awkward phone call with the tattoo parlor earlier, in which I was trying to ask how much a tattoo would cost, like flat rate, because I knew just getting a little black and white thing would not take that long. And the dude just kept insisting that he couldn't tell me how much it would cost until he knew what I was trying to do. And we got angry at each other, awkwardly hung up, and left it at that. So at this point, I was just like, I just remember walking into this like semi-clean, semi-dirty sushi place bathroom and like lifting up my shirt in the mirror and just being like, like, where do I want it? And I texted my girlfriend, I asked my 2 friends I was with, I asked everyone where I should get it if I was going to get just like a little thing. I had decided myself that I just wanted to get an outline of a heart because that's cute and it's gonna be cute until I die. And I didn't know where I wanted. And everyone kept saying, get it on the side, get it on the side, get it like right here, get it. And that didn't jive well with me. That didn't vibe right. I didn't know what it was, but I wasn't gonna do it there. So we got frozen yogurt afterwards. Yep, it was edging towards the end of the night. We got frozen yogurt, and I remember we were all standing on the curb in like the December cold of Southern California, eating frozen yogurt, and I said, guys, if we want to get to the tattoo place on time, we should go. And it was as casual as that. We got a lift to the place, walked inside, and the dude behind the counter, who looked very cool, had gauges and a beard and tattoos, basically that cool punk hipster mix that everyone's going for lately. And I said, hey, I called here earlier. And he said, oh, that was me. And we both went, yeah. And then I said, I would really love to have a tattoo. Flat rate $60, which is what you told me on the phone. I think should do it because it's going to be small and it's not going to take a lot of time. And he said, okay, yeah, what do you want to do? I said, a little heart like this. Pulled up a picture on my phone that I had made. He printed out an image and said like this. It was basically the exact same thing, little heart. And I said, yep, that's perfect. Meanwhile, my friends are just kind of awkwardly dealing with the fact that I've dragged them to a tattoo parlor at 10 p.m. after deciding about 11 hours earlier that I wanted to get a tattoo with no planning and no idea of what I was doing. As far as everyone was concerned, I was getting it on my side because I don't know how to say no to people, so every time someone was like, get it on your side, I was like, yeah. And so this dude, he said, all right, where do you want it? And I looked at him, and for lack of a better description, I said, I want it right under my nipple. Like in a straight line down from my nipple, I want it to be symmetrical. And he said, okay. So we were waiting for him to finish up with a client or whatever. We were just sitting on the couch. Whenever you are doing something that could make you nervous, whenever you're doing something that could make you panicky, something like getting a tattoo, for example, it's always nice to have people there who are more freaked out than you are. Because even though neither of my friends was getting a tattoo, both of them were kind of sketched out by the place and the spontaneity of it, and because, you know, they're more planful people than I am. So we were just there, and it was nice because then I felt like I couldn't freak out, you know, because all three of us couldn't be sketched out, you know. So I got to play the like casual part. I got to be like, guys, don't worry, it's chill, like cracking jokes and stuff, you know, like how I like to do, as you can see by this entire YouTube channel. And so the dude was setting up, getting ready, and he walked by and he looked at me and he said, are you wearing shorts under that? I was wearing a dress. I'd been wearing a dress all day long. I left the house in a dress. I didn't even consider that I would have to pull it off to get a tattoo on my chest. And I said, no, I'm not wearing shorts under that. And I am fine with that. I'll just take my dress off as long as you're fine with that. And he said, yep, it's just a human body. And I was like, this guy gets it. So he has me lay down on a table, as you do when you are getting a tattoo in a place that requires you to lay down. I mean, it's fine. We started talking about Ghibli movies. Me and this dude bonded. We both apologized for being idiots on the phone earlier. My friends were chilling, just kind of standing by. I did not want to look at a needle with ink in it jabbing rapidly into my flesh, so he traced the little thing on me under my nipple as per my request, and he started. Now, this part isn't funny, but I want to tell you just so you know. Tattoo pain, it definitely does hurt. It does hurt a lot, but it's not crazy. The most comparable thing I can think of is it's like dentist pain. You know how there's like dull pain when you pull a muscle and it's just achy and stretchy and gross, and then there's like sharp pain like when you get pricked by a needle when you're getting a vaccination. Getting a tattoo feels like the same as dental pain, where there's just something in an uncomfortable place and it's like sharp, tangy pain, because that's what it feels like. It's just like boop, 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 but every boop is a needle pressing into your flesh and kind of smacking your bone a little bit. So that's what was happening to me. Thankfully, it took under 5 minutes to put this thing into my flesh forever. It was awesome. Oh, and when the dude realized that it was my birthday and that I was getting a tattoo just on my birthday, like as soon as I turned 18, he gave me a very satisfying high five and I felt like a real badass. So, and then this thing was over, I had a heart on my body. He duct taped some saran wrap to me, and that was that. We got a lift, we went home, we were their last clients of the night, I think, because we went like right as they were closing, because like I said, I have no impulse control and I'm horrible at planning. And then I got home and I had a tattoo on my body, and that is the story of how I made my first adult decision, which was to get a tattoo. Yep, I definitely texted my mom the next day and said, hey, guess what, I got a tattoo. She said, where? I said, under my boob, it's a heart, no one's ever gonna see it. She said, great. I said, tell dad. I don't wanna tell dad. She did, nailed it. I told my sister, she told my grandma. My grandma was cool with it. She asked for pics, I sent pics. When I took the saran wrap off, I didn't realize that the tattoo would bleed, you know? Like, of course your body just kind of like oozes out a little bit. It's just like, I just got stabbed a lot. So some blood just kind of like leaks out of you because your body doesn't know what to do. I didn't realize it was blood, so when I saw that there were red splotches all over my skin, I was like, it's been like 2 hours. How did I already get it infected? And then I peeled off the saran wrap and it was fine. It was just my blood. Yeah, so then I didn't take a bath for a while, and I didn't get in the pool for a while because you can't soak a new tattoo. I cleaned it until it sunk in, and I don't know, now it's normal. Now I have a tattoo on my body, and I plan on getting many more, hopefully from that same dude in that same parlor, because he was amazing and just like an all-around good guy. So, yep, that is the story of my tattoo. And just on that note, tattoos don't have to mean anything. You can get them because they're pretty. If you just surround yourself with beautiful things and decorate your shitty flesh prison how you want, no one should judge you. It's fine. Not everything has meaning. Sometimes the meaning of a thing is just that it's pretty and cute and you want it, and it's just pretty and cute. Just like my heart, and just like me. So, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for subscribing. Milestones are important, and I'm very grateful for all of you. This has been a journey, and it's going to continue to be a journey. Make all your friends subscribe to me. Alright, I love you guys. Thank you, and bye.